Hello, everybody. This is Magic the Gathering. I'm pretty excited for this game because of this right here, Sealed Play. It's a new mode that I've been wanting in the Magic game since they've been released, like 3 years ago, I think they've been running. So Sealed Play, when you start it in the single player, you get, I think it's 6 or 7 booster packs, as if you bought them in real life. You get real booster packs, and so you open up the packs and you have one rare, I think 2 uncommons, and then the rest are commons. And then from these booster packs, you actually build your own deck. No more of this, you know, pre-constructed deck with 30 cards to unlock on top of them, which is still cool. And I've only managed to unlock a couple so far in the campaign. But this is true Magic the Gathering. You get the booster packs and you build the deck just from a library of cards, your own deck, and that is what I've wanted from Magic games. So I'm very excited that it's in this game. I just started it, so I got my first few booster packs, and I made a very simple flying blue-white deck. So it's nothing crazy, but until I spend more time with the sealed campaign to unlock more boosters, it's what I got for right now. So I'm going to try to do a multiplayer sealed game. So this will be going up against another player's sealed deck, so a custom-made deck. Very exciting. But I have been noticing today, it's been rather, I don't know, buggy, I guess. Joining games has not been easy. I've been sitting on a screen like that, and then that happens. Let me try again. No longer available. What the truck? Come on. Join. Let me refresh. There we go. Alright, so I call blue white fly. I'm ready. So this is my very first sealed deck game. Alright, so let's see. We got... That is not an amazing first opening hand. I'm going to try to draw a new one. We got a paladin, flying. Huh, that's not amazing either. But I will keep it. Play a plains. Hopefully my opponent has black in his deck, because this creature has protect. No, that's white. Well, maybe it's a white-black deck. We don't know. Play another plains. The only thing else I can play right now is the White Knight, a 2/2 first strike protection from black. So first strike means when in combat, if something is assigned to block him or if he's assigned to block something, he will strike first. He deals his damage first. So if I'm fighting against another 2/2 who doesn't have first strike, he will win without taking any damage. Protection for black means he cannot be blocked by black creatures, and I believe cannot be targeted by black spells. Alright, so pacifism. So that enchant creature cannot attack or block, so he is useless to me right now until I can remove that enchantment. I have one of those too. And I did not draw any mana, so that is very, very bad. I'm just going to continue my turn. Mwahaha. Nice. Close that. Oh, continue. So in Magic you have a main phase, a combat phase, and then another main phase. In the main phases you can cast creatures, sorceries, instant spells, whatever. In combat the only spells you can cast are instant spells. That's it. That's the only other spells you can cast in combat. And then you have a second main phase to cast again. Okay, so it's a white and black deck. Well, then this card would have been really good, probably. Wait, what? He was replaced by AI? Well, that's not cool. What the truck? Okay. Well, what do I do? Do I just quit the game? Hmm. Ah, we got this far, I guess. Yeah, this is terrible though. I am not getting any mana to play cards. Not good. So this guy, when he attacks, he can tap a target creature. I can't use him to block anyway, so it's kind of whatever right now, but that's an annoying card. So yeah, I guess I'll just play this match out just to show you my deck and some gameplay. Alright, so I have 3 white mana, enough to play a Griffin Sentinel. And I apologize if you already know Magic, but for those people who don't, that's why I'm explaining everything. So flying can only be blocked by other flying creatures, or creatures that have the ability called Reach. Vigilance means that I can attack with this creature, and he does not tap. So normally, like you see this guy right here, he is tapped to attack me. Um, I will block him with my Griffin, because my Griffin can take 2 damage, because he has 3 health. So I will block. This opponent will deal 2 damage to me. I will do 1 to him. Neither of us will die. And unlike in Scrolls, our health regenerates at the end of the turn. Um, so anyway, Vigilance. So you saw him. Now his creature is tapped because he does not have Vigilance. That means this turn if I attack with a non-flying creature, this guy can't block him because he's tapped. He can't block. Vigilance, on the other hand, I can attack with a Vigilance creature, and he doesn't tap, meaning I have him available to block next turn. So that's the purpose of Vigilance. So, I'm going to cast Pacifism on his creature, because he's the only creature that's out right now, basically. And I'm going to attack. And it's against an AI, so I'm not that scared. Alright, so it did 1 damage to the player. He did not tap. I have him available to block next turn. Oh, and I didn't say this, but flying has the option to block both flying and non-flying creatures. Okay. I need some blue mana. My gosh. Alright, so I'll play the Healer of the Pride. So, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 2 life. It's pretty good, right? In Magic the Gathering, you can go above your starting hit points, which is 20. So you can go up as high as, well, as high as you can get. And the white deck is very good at giving you life. That's kind of its thing. Really need blue mana. Kind of starved here. No point in really casting this. This will give +2/+2 and flying until end of turn. So that's to get like her past a blocker that's not flying to deal damage to the player. Like I really don't need that right now. So I'm just going to continue to my combat phase. Attack with both of these creatures because he's pacified and cannot block. So I might as well attack with both. Oh, okay. So here we go. And I don't like that I can't, doesn't give me time to read that. Hold on. What did that card do? Alright, put target attacking creature on the bottom of its owner's library. Its controller gains life equal to its toughness. So I just gained 3 life, and my healer went to the bottom of my stack here. Okay. And that's an instant. Like I said, instants can be played in combat at any time. So before my healer did any damage to the player, he cast that, and, well, she went bye-bye. Great, Terramorphic Expanse. So I play this, and then I can tap it to search my library for a basic land card and put that onto the battlefield tapped. So you play cards like these when you have multicolored decks mainly. so that in my case, I'm starved from blue mana. So I'm going to use this ability. I'm going to tap it, sacrifice this, and then get a blue mana. Yes, confirm. There we go. Comes into play tap. So that means I can't use it this turn. But now I have one for next turn. That's good. So you definitely want cards like this in your deck if you plan on playing multicolor decks. What am I doing? Continuing. Attack. So what can I play? So here you go. Whenever Scroll Thief deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So he's not flying. Wait, what is this? Oh, this bastard. Okay. So there you go. When he enters play, you exile another target creature. Exile means it's not in play. It's you can't target the creature he exiles. It's effectively not in the game any longer. But when he leaves play, I get my creature back. But that still sucks for right now. All right, so I drew another mana, play that. What I was saying though is Scroll Thief can be blocked by ground creatures like this 1/3, but I can play an instant that gives him flying, so then I can deal combat damage to the player and draw a card. That's why he's in here for right now. I'm trying to build combos out of the basic booster packs you get, so this is one of the ones I thought of very quickly. So I am not going to play that because when a creature is played, he has summoning sickness, meaning he cannot attack the turn he comes out. So I'm going to continue. Can't do combat, so I'm going to continue in my turn. Now, on the other hand, though, a summoning sickness creature can still block because he is not tapped. So I can use him to block, just not attacking on his first turn. Alright, there you go. Now he is no longer under summoning sickness. I can now attack with him this turn. This is great. So, this is why she's in here. I have a ton of flying creatures in this deck. So this 3/7 creature is flying herself. Whenever a creature with flying attacks, you may draw a card. So, this turn, I'm going to be attacking with him. Wait. I don't think I have enough mana to do that, to give him flying. Well, let me play her first. Sorry. Yeah, I don't have enough mana to give him flying, so I'm not going to be able to do that combo yet. And I would get nothing from attacking right now because he's a 1/3 and he has a blocker that's a 1/3. So he would just assign to block him. They would do 1 damage to each other, do nothing. So there's no point in attacking because now my creature will be tapped and wouldn't be able to block next turn. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to skip attack. So my opponent chose to do what I didn't. Oh, actually, that was a very dumb move. So right now I have a 3/7 open for blocking. He's a 1/3, so I'm going to deal 3 damage to him and kill him. He's going to deal 1 to me, which does nothing to this creature, really. So I'm going to block that. And plus, now I'm going to get my card that was in exile back to my hand. So the AI is pretty dumb. That's why I was kind of bummed out when I guess the player disconnected. Wait, what? Oh, that's why it did it. Okay, never mind. This AI knows what it's doing. So let me try to show you what it did. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. That creature is a black zombie in addition to its other creature types. So now, this guy became a black zombie human cleric. Well, it says right there, human cleric zombie. But since he entered play again, he got to choose another creature to put in exile, which was my 3/7. That was a very good combo that he did, sacrificing his creature, me calling him an idiot, me calling the AI an idiot, but then he's like, trucker, I got this card right here that's going to basically put your Phoenix under lockdown. So now that sucks. Sorry if I'm talking too much, but I'm just trying to explain as I'm playing. Well, no problem. No problem. Let me see what I want to do. Safe passage. Do I want to draw cards? Not yet. Alright, is this an instant? It is. So the way you'd want to play this is, I'll show you. You want to go to your combat. Actually, this isn't much of a trick, really. Make sure you play this instant before you attack. Wait, what? You can't play cards or activate abilities while choosing which... Oh my gosh. So declare... Really? Here we go. So this is a little weird, I guess. But anyway, so after you clear your attackers, then play your instant. So he's now flying and cannot be blocked by this guy. So on top of that, I get to draw a card now because he dealt combat damage to the player. Which is what it's doing right now. So there we go. Drew a Dawnstrike Paladin. Vigilance Lifelink. Lifelink is new in this game. Well, not new in Magic, but new for this round. Anyway, Lifelink. When this creature deals combat damage to another creature or a player, the controlling player gains that much life. So if she deals 2 damage to a creature or the other player, I will get 2 life. That is what Lifelink is. It's a very good ability. So I'm in my second main step, my main phase. I get to cast creatures and spells and stuff. So I will cast the Dawnstar Paladin. She would be summoning sickness this turn. Doesn't really matter because I already had combat. Next turn I would get to use her. Okay, so here we go. In Magic, you can assign as many creatures that you have open to block one creature. That's like the defender's advantage. So, typically, or if I only had one of these open, I couldn't kill him. But I have 2 creatures that 2 and 1 added up for 3. So I'm going to double block him, which would deal 3 damage. Now, as the attacker, he gets to choose how his damage is assigned. So if he was a 3/3 instead of a 1/3, he could assign all 3 damage to this guy and kill him. Or if he wanted to assign 1 and 2, which would be dumb. But that's kind of how combat works a little bit. So, okay, so I'm going to block. He's going to die. Ah, okay, so this was the trick. Alright, so let me stop time. Magic is an awesome game. So he tricked me. He saved this instant, this 2/2 gain flying, to buff the creature to a 3/5. So now I'm not going to be able to kill him with these 2 combined, and now he's going to be able to kill my 1/3. This is Magic. So like right now, if I had an instant, I could respond and cast it on my creatures or do whatever. So sometimes in Magic you get just crazy combats that, I'm casting an instant, he'll cast an instant in response, which then I will cast an instant, then people casting like counter spells, and like Magic gets flipping crazy, people. Alright, so what is this? A 7/7. Flying Trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature other than him. Then each opponent loses life equal to the sacrificed creature's power. If you can't sacrifice a creature, tap him and you lose 7 life. Whoa. Alright, so Trample is like Relentless in Scrolls. So if I block him with a 1/1, then 6 damage will carry over that creature and hit me directly. That's what Trample is. That's a dangerous card. But if he doesn't have creatures to sacrifice on his side, then that card is hurting him. So what I'm going to do... Hold on. I think for now I'm going to use this card, Mind Spring. Draw X. Whenever you see an X, it's going to be in their casting cost. So to play this card, I need at least 2 blue mana. X is whatever else I want to pay for it. So here, I'll show you. I want to draw, let's say 5 cards. There we go. Play a mana for the turn. You can only play 1 mana each turn. And I have 1 open, so I will play my Suntail Hawk, which is just a 1/1 flyer. Attack. He has a 7/7 that can block me. So So I'm not going to attack because he'll kill whatever I attack with. Well, at least one of them. And so that would be dumb. So I'm going to skip my attack. End my turn. At the beginning of the turn, he's going to sacrifice a creature, so he sacrificed that. So that dealt 2 damage to me, right? That's how that works? Each opponent loses life equal to the sacrificed creature. Yeah, so he sacked that creature. He had 2 power, so I will lose 2 life. Now he's attacking me with a 7/7, but he has trample. As I said before, if I block him with a 1/1, 6 will still go through, so there's no real point. I'm just going to skip blocking for now. I'll take 7 damage instead of 6. And hope that what is this? Okay. A 4/4 flying vigilance. So attacking does not tap it. Death touch. Alright, so when a creature with death touch damages another creature, no matter what, the creature damaged by death touch dies at the end of combat. Or at the end of the round. I can't remember. Is it the end of the round or end of combat? Let me look at that. Dealt damage by something with death touch are destroyed. Alright, okay, so I guess they're just destroyed outright, probably in combat. Dangerous cards. Play a mana. I do not want this guy attacking me again, so... Ooh, do I have anything? Oh, I could pacify him. Oh no, that's an enchantment. Never mind. Okay. She can't return enchantments from your graveyard, so no. I can cast Frost Breath. Oh, but that's an instant. Alright, so what I'm going to do is leave 3 mana open to cast this next turn on my enemy's turn and tap him immediately. Immediately. So I needed to leave 3 mana open for that. How much mana do I have? 5 and 5. Yeah, so I can play her. Let's see, I have 6. I need 3, so I can only play another 3 max. So, okay, that's all I can really do. And I forgot to say this. Another strategy in Magic is to actually wait until combat is over to cast creatures and anything that will not benefit that turn's combat. That way you have all your mana open to cast instant spells in your hand to affect combat. I have not been doing that. I should be. Alright, so here we go. Combat. What does he have open? A 4/4 Vigilance. A 1/3. Okay, so I'm not going to attack because he can kill everything. So I'm going to skip my attack. Continue with my turn. And at the beginning of his turn, I'm going to stop the timer and cast this instant spell, Frost Breath. So I'm going to tap up to 2 creatures. I'm going to tap the 7/7 and the 4/4. So these guys will not be able to attack this turn or next turn because they will not be untapping. So my opponent sacrificed a 4/4 to deal 4 damage to me directly. I should have waited. Now he has another 6/6 flyer. Oh man. Should have waited. Alright, so he's attacking me with the death touch. So anything that blocks this will die. But this guy does not have trample. So my current plan is to use my 1/1 flyer to block one round of him. But this game is not looking good. So I'm going to let the 1/3 go through. I'm not going to block it because I don't want any of my creatures to die to it. And to kill it, I would have to double block it, which means, well, he can't damage both. I could have done that, but anyway, sorry, I'm just kind of rambling on now. Enchanted creature gets +2/+0 and can't be blocked. That's pretty good. I think I want to do that on my life linker. Can she return instants? She can. Okay, so next round, I'm planning this in my head. My opponent can attack with a 6/6. I'll block him with the 1/1. Then my following turn, I'll play her to get this instant back in my hand, and then I'll play it to tap that and that. That is my current plan right now. I think that's pretty solid. Alright, so I'm going to do Tricks of the Trade. I'm going to put it on my lifelinker so I can attack with him and get 4 health back, because he has lifelink, or she has lifelink. And that is all I'm going to play right now. So, go to combat phase, attack with the unblockable creature. That's all. Oh, yeah, that's all I'll attack with. There we go. I gain 4 hit points. And second main phase. Oh, here we go. This creature has flash. Flash means you can play this creature anytime you can play an instant. So it's kind of a surprise card. So in combat, if my opponent had a 3/3 flyer and I didn't have any flyers, he's like, ha ha ha, I got a flyer, mother trucker. So he attacks with it. Then I'm like, boom, cast him because he has flash during combat, and then block with 3/3 and kill them both. You know, something like that. That's what the flash creatures are kind of for. You don't generally want to play these, you know, in your main phases. These are supposed to be surprises. So anyway, I will continue. End of my turn. Opponent gets to go. Oh, okay, so he sacked the 6/6. Okay, that's dangerous. And he's going to bring it back. Alright, so he used this ability to sack the 6/6 to deal 6 damage to me, and then cast this damn card again, which brought him back into play. Oh man, this sucks. Let's see. Let's see. If I don't block this, next turn he will kill me with that guy. Is there any way to stop that? I can do this. Safe passage. Alright, so I'm going to skip blocking. I think I'm screwed here. I can't get rid of this 7/7. I can't stop his ability. Okay. And that's not going to stop that either. Alright, so next turn I need to leave 3 mana open to cast that. So I'll play her. I will get back Frost Breath. But, oh wait, no, I can do this still. Do I cast? Oh, I can cast them both. I will continue to the assault phase or combat phase. Attack with my unblockable to get 4 life back. My opponent is almost dead. Wait, what is this? What's going on here? Ah, destroy target creature. Oh no, I can't stop that. I have no counterspells in those boosters that I got. I wish I did. And that's not damage, so playing this, which would prevent all combat or all damage, would not stop it because it just destroys. It doesn't deal damage. So I gotta just let him go. Oh man, this is gonna win me the game. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Okay, so second main phase, not going to cast anything. I'll continue. I'll stop the timer, play Safe Passage, which is going to prevent all damage that will be dealt to you and creatures you control this turn. So I'm going to play that. So his little sacrificing thing won't hurt me. There you go. Wait, what? Did that hurt me? That did, didn't it? I'm confused. Alright, so this card, when it enters play, is forcing me to discard a card. I will, I'll discard this. Um, I'm kind of confused here. How did that work? Each opponent loses life, so that's not damage. I can't prevent that. Oh, bollocks. Okay. Next turn, I'm dead. That's what that guy does. I can't stop that. Tapping him is not going to do anything. Yeah, I'm going to lose this game to the AI. Honestly, I'd probably lose it to the player too. So I should probably just say good game to I forget their name. What was their name? Fahex. Fahex built a good deck right there. That's a good deck. Um, well, let's just get this over with. Play him. All right, her ability. I gain 2 life for each creature that I play. How much money do I have left? 7. How many flyers? He has 2 flyers, so even if I gave flying to another creature, he'd still be able to be blocked. Stupid pacifism, man. This entire time I've had a protection from black. Like, he could have been getting through every turn, but he was pacified the whole game. I have a creature that destroys enchantments when he enters play, but I haven't drawn him yet. That's unfortunate. That card could have won me the game if he wasn't pacified the whole time. Uh, there's gotta be something I can do. Oh, wait. I can tap his flyers so they can't block right now. I will give flying to... it doesn't matter. It's just delaying here. Alright, I have to declare attackers first. I want to draw a card before I die. Okay, attack. There we go. So I tapped both of his flyers, so he can't block me, and I'm going to get to draw a card because of his ability. I was defeated. So yeah, good game to that guy who built a pretty cool deck. And that's the first episode of Sealed Play. Probably be doing a lot more of that. It's going to take me time to go through the campaign and unlock more booster packs to make better decks. This was a first deck. It's okay. Blue-white flying deck. It's fine. It's whatever. But my opponent, that was a very good deck. I liked his deck builder. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that first look at Magic the Gathering Sealed Play. I'll see you in the next time.